It was funny that you said that because I was just explaining it. Like when somebody asked, I was just like, "Oh, who are you interviewing?" I'm like, "Oh, a content creator, OnlyFans person." They're like, "Oh, a porn star." I'm like, "No,
No.
no, they're a little bit different." I'm like, and they're like, "Why?" I was just like, "I just feel like they're different in a sense where it's just the same things that you're saying. Like, if you can kind of control your content, you're controlling what you're doing. You kind of like it puts you more in like the balance of control, just in general. Whereas porn stars, you just gotta go fuck. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
that's why
Like,
I kind of went with the OnlyFans route or content creator route, because I can control who I want to do rather than just I step into a scene and then it's just like, oh, I gotta do this, and this person's.
yo, it's your boy Gutsy.
It's your boy Vegas.
And we here at the Mandem Show. Shout out to Link Studio, you know what I'm saying? We switching it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? In our new, we want to officially call this season 2 because it's a year.
Yeah.
It's a year.
Season 2.
And another time we'll break down the year and all that good stuff. But we got a special guest. You know, we're sick of interviewing you Toronto N-words. You know what I'm saying? Especially you rappers that want to come on here and, oh, I don't want to talk about that. I'm done. Go to I Love Hip Hop with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But we got a really, really special guest. She flew all the way down from Washington, D.C.?
Yes.
D.C. or Maryland. D.C. is in the States somewhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I failed geography. But we got the beautiful, the talented, the seductive Miss Mira Scarlett.
You just asked me how to say my name,
And I messed it up?
then you messed it
Mira?
up. Mirror, like
Mira
mirror
Scarlett.
on the wall.
See?
That's the guy. That's what the guy said too.
Yeah.
On the shit.
Mira Scarlett.
Yes,
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
How you liking Toronto for the second time?
So far so good. I feel like Canada in general is just like an extension of America. Like as far as looks, it doesn't really look too much different. It's just the people. You guys are a lot nicer
Oh yeah.
in America.
You can't. Is it that way in Washington too, where you can't say good morning? Because I hear it in New York, like you know, you tell somebody good morning. What you fuck you saying good morning for? Like,
Yeah, well, New York, you
don't say good morning.
but I mean, DC, you can say good morning. Some people, respond.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. Tell us what do you do for the people that have seen you for the first time? Like, who's this pretty lady? Like, what special talents does she have?
Well, I am first and foremost, I'm a content creator off of Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and also I'm a full-time OnlyFans model.
Hey, shout out for the OnlyFans. Yeah, I'm saying. So
Yes.
we're gonna get into that. I want to break it down. Were you born and raised in Washington?
Yes. Well, we call it the DMV area,
Yes.
DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Okay, so that.
That's what it means.
Yeah.
Yo,
I never-
thank you. I always
I
hear
don't.
it.
Sometimes when I say DMV, people are like, oh, Department of Motor Vehicles.
That's
Yes!
what I thought.
Oh
I honestly thought that's what it meant. Like, I swear to God, bro.
DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
Okay.
This is gonna be a teachable moment. This is gonna be a teachable episode for all you Canadians out here, all right? So yeah, you were born and raised out there.
Yes.
Any siblings? Your parents were together the whole time. How was your upbringing?
I have a younger brother. I was born and raised on the Virginia side of the DMV area. So yeah, born and raised.
Is that the more ghetto side? I want to say, or
No, I was in the suburbs
oh, okay.
of the Virginia area. And then yeah, I went to I started out in like fashion, like modeling and stuff like that, runway.
Okay.
And then went from runway to urban modeling, then from urban modeling to OnlyFans. So then, and then also with OnlyFans, like to travel, different sceneries. So here I am.
So let's get through the transition. So the modeling, you're pretty decently tall. Were you doing sports too?
I mean, I played some sports like soccer, basketball, softball.
But
It wasn't like I had like a full career or scholarship, that type of thing, where I would travel, play in different states and stuff. So
Is the modeling with the myths, like, you know, you got to be skinny, you got to look a certain way? Did you get all those? Did you have to deal with those?
At first, when it came to the fashion modeling, yes, because I feel like when they do their designs, it's the basic smallest. So be kind of the girl like little curves, or sometimes the top would fit, but then the bottoms wouldn't. So I'm like, this is not gonna work. And I feel like the whole skinny thing is kind of played out now, because, you know, people want to see shape other than just
Skinny us.
Yeah.
I don't. I can't. I can only speak for myself.
Right.
Are you attracted to females too? Actually, I shouldn't even ask that, because for content purposes, or
I'm attracted to females, yes, for content purposes.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't date a female now.
You couldn't? Why not?
No.
Have you tried?
No, I haven't tried, but I haven't gotten to that point of like even mindset to go that route.
It's strictly
So,
dickly for you.
yeah, yeah.
You're out for this? All right, don't know. Oh, this
Shout out
is a
Jelly
Toronto
Two Fly.
artist, by the way, Jelly Two Fly.
Hello,
Super
very
dope.
nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
All right.
Yo, make sure y'all be there, man.
Yeah.
Echo Beach.
All right.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
okay. Manifesto. Shout out Jelly Two Fly and Nana Goody.
I'm only going if I'm getting it for free.
Facts. Fact.
Jump in and throw some words out, right?
Yeah, go. Come on, man. It's the man them show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, for sure.
So then you went into the urban modeling, or
So yes, I'm basically like posting like lingerie, panties, stuff like that, or like the like little sexual photos.
Why is that considered urban though? Like,
did I get the word wrong?
Well,
Or-
because there's fashion, there's print, there's catalog, then urban. I mean, I guess.
Oh, is there something that happened in between? Yeah, the transitions. I'm telling you, the transitions are important. So what? Yeah, what happened to the modeling that made you say, okay, well, you know, I'm not really feeling this?
Her ass is too big.
Is it really? I didn't want to perv out, but
mean-
could you stand up and can we see for the people? Could you show, give a little preview us? Come through. That's our other cameraman. Cheese.
they got the spinners.
What's the stats? Is that what they say?
The stats?
Yeah, what's your stats? 34. What is
Oh,
34?
measurements.
Measurements.
You guys really not in.
I'm not. I'm
like,
telling you. I
stats,
don't.
what do you
I call it. What's your stats? You know what I'm saying? She don't even know her measurements.
30s. No, it's been a while since I measured myself. So 34, 28, and 42.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
I'm dead.
So usually, tell them with the typical size for the fashion model.
Oh, that's probably like what, 30, 26 or 25 and
21.
Yeah, right.
right, yeah, like 30 or something. It's very
Oh, wow.
like
very slim.
very
Slender.
slim.
Mhm.
It's not necessarily like square, but just certain like measurements. It's like, okay, that's for like fashion or runway,
that don't
because
even
they make their stuff like it's basic. It's not for like all sizes, just for the runway. And then if they want to make a whole collection for people to wear, then they'll do that. But
It just doesn't seem healthy to me. And them girls don't seem like they're okay. I'm like, is anybody talking to them on the low and asking them like, yo, you eating? Like, you have protein? Like, you want 2 carbs? Like, I don't know. Have you had a friend like that? Like, you know, you seen them and they're like in the washroom puking out and doing all that crazy shit,
no.
and you're just like, I don't know,
No.
that shit is wild for me, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you went into urban modeling, lingerie, stuff like that. Have you been in like music videos and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, I've been in a couple music videos.
Oh yeah, can name some.
Names, yeah.
I can't. It's been a long time since I've been in music
Wow.
videos.
Was that? Do you remember the last one that you did, or at least the artist? Do you know any of the artists that you've done music videos for?
Not off of the top of my
Wow.
head. It's been that long.
Them niggas never made it.
Facts.
Yeah.
They never
Yeah.
Because she would have been like, yeah, Pooh Shiesty and Yeah, nah, none of them niggas.
No, not like celebrity stars. Mainly like local artists.
Oh, local.
Yeah.
Would you still do music videos? Like if somebody
Yeah.
reached out?
Yeah.
You're open to that?
Just people just don't book me for music videos, which is fine. I ain't tripping.
You still making your coin?
Yes.
Okay. So now, when did you decide to like? Were you, I guess if you're a model, you were always comfortable in your skin, your body. You always know, like, you know, your body looked good, and that's why you decided to do the urban stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's dope. So now, did you always realize like you were a sexual person? Like, were you heavily sexual or?
Kind of with the lingerie, with lingerie modeling, because I feel like that kind of goes in hand a little bit. But like, I feel like urban is like the beginning steps, and then however route you want to go to is where you go.
Okay. So how did you now delve into the OnlyFans stuff? And I feel like, was there a boyfriend in between here that probably encouraged this? I feel like there was a guy, or there's just all
or something.
Yeah.
No, I just had to come into terms with myself. It's like, okay, if you're going to do this, you have to be completely comfortable. Other than just, I feel like it's more than just taking like nude pictures. Like, you gotta be able to market yourself when it comes from urban modeling to OnlyFans.
Facts. So did you go to school for any of that too? For marketing, modeling,
this is
fashion, all off the top of the head, freestyling.
yeah.
No mentors.
Well, I like mentor managers that help me out with the marketing side of it. I just kind of like take the pictures, or the content, collaborating with other people, and then we kind of strategize and map out how we're going to not just make more money, but market it to the point where people keep coming back for more and more and more.
Can you give us a little sauce? I know you don't want to give out all the sauce, but explain to that. Like, let's just say if I was a content creator, whatever, it doesn't even have to be OnlyFans, whatever. How would it work if I wanted to reach out with you? Do I have to have like a certain amount of fans? Do I have to have a bag, like a following?
For me, sometimes it's best to collaborate with like people who have similar fans or similar worth ethic or engagement like you, so that you guys can feed off of each other. Because you don't want to work with someone that if they're just starting out and then you've been having all the marketing stuff on your page, it's like, not necessarily like you're giving them like free fed and stuff like that, but it's not like so much a trade or an even trade to where it's like, okay, if we're going to collaborate and then I post you, I don't really gain nothing from you much, but you gain a whole lot from me. But at the same time, I'm not opposed to it because everybody starts from somewhere. So I am open to it. It's just I don't do it often, but
it also has to, like, just like you said, it just makes sense, right? Like maybe something like us, like we're in Canada and Toronto. This can maybe grow your fan base out here, right?
Exactly.
Like something like that. Obviously, like, yeah, it would make sense. Yeah.
What about like the hardships? Like, what was some of the things that was like, maybe you felt like you were gonna quit, but you didn't? You know what I'm saying? In the beginning stages.
You don't come in making $100,000 a month. People think, oh, it's OnlyFans, gonna make money. I'm like, okay, like I said, it's more than just the pictures and the videos, sexual pictures, sexual videos. Like anybody, can get off to your videos, but it's like, how do you get more and more people and then coming back to you? So that's the other part that people don't understand. And then how do you, what's the word? How do you expand your audience as well?
What sets you apart? Like if I'm coming on your page or anything, what do you think that sets you apart from other girls?
I be myself. I don't try to be like anybody. I I don't try to be like anybody else other than me. When it comes to my videos, I just press play, and then whatever happens in the video happens, like bloopers, scenes, and stuff like that. Because it's like it's not just all like sit down here and you got to get this certain angle this way. Otherwise it's going to be a flop. Like you just do. It's more just you than what other people see you and what other people think of you. So I feel like that's what separates me, is that I just be myself in the videos.
No
Then-
gimmicks.
Yeah.
You're saying yourself is shy.
Why you?
No, he's the third host. I should
She
get,
seems
mic you up.
a bit
She
shy.
does. She
Like you
does.
have to kind of like break her in, kind of thing.
Yes, I am shy sometimes.
Is that she plays to that shy. So what typically happens is when people get around her and she acts shy, they feel the need to dominate. So she gets her pussy ate all the time.
The shyness.
So you should tell them how many times and how do they be happening.
Is that a thing? Like you go into these things and the girls like they're more on you and they're drinking.
Well,
and
it's not all the time. But sometimes if I do collaborations or if I'm just with the girl, I just be myself or kind of in that shy thing. Like they'll just like kind of whisper in my ear like, "Oh, I want to eat your pussy." I'm like,
okay.
"Oh, okay, okay,
Can I ride your face too?
right."
When was the last time that happened?
A couple of weeks ago.
Actually, a couple of days ago.
Down here.
Before here or here?
No, it was before. It was in DC actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
The day before here?
How was that experience?
It was quite pleasant. She was like a white Russian girl. She had like a fetish for like black people. Like how, like some people just have like
Weird fetishes. You ain't
I don't say
got
like that, but it's like they're just amazed at like melanin skin and stuff like that. So yeah, she just looked at me. She was just like she just couldn't wait to
Worshipping
get her
that.
hands on me. Yeah, exactly.
She thought you tasted like chocolate. Or something.
Exactly.
So who eats better pussy, guys or girls?
I feel like girls do because they already know, like they already have a place. So they already know what places to reach and what places to go to. I mean, I feel like with men, kind of like it's an experience thing, but if with women, it's like okay, I already know how I already have a pussy, so it's like I already know what a girl would like if I lick it this way or if I lick it that way.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like girl because every obviously every pussy is different, right? So like I just feel like I don't know. I've seen girls do it and they just don't know. Like either they're like the guy that doesn't want to do it but he wants the pussy kind of thing, so they'll just do it. But I guess it's to each their own. Whoever, but I still think the man them. I'm speaking for myself. Fuck yeah. I've had some tests where it was me and a girl and the person said I was better, so I'm like fuck. Shit.
Lying.
They could have been, but I don't think so. But from the reaction, I'm saying from the reaction. But everybody's different. Do you have anybody that you want to work with in the industry? Like, there's just somebody in general. You're like, yeah, I think like me and them would be.
Go back to the more of the setbacks.
Oh, you want to talk about the setbacks and the problem of?
Yeah, because that'll go into who is. I guess it's a matter of who she can work with versus who she want to work with. So you want to tell them.
So explain that. So is there like an issue with people that you can work with in the industry, or?
Natural dark skin, that kind of thing. Natural dark skin, that kind of thing. Those things. Talk about those.
Do you have?
Oh
do you have those
yeah.
issues? I wouldn't think that she would have those issues though.
So going back to what it's like, kind of like what like when I say like kind of work with people that has like similar like numbers or engagements and stuff like that. So similar body types as well. Like I don't know if you realize sometimes I don't like to call them, but anyway, like girls who have like BBLs or like surgeries or enhancements, they work with other girls have,
Yeah, that
surgeries or enhancements because it's like kind of like a twinning type of thing going on. So usually for me, I usually work with more natural girls, but sometimes I do, work with, girls who have surgery because of how I am shaped. Some people even ask me, "Oh, have you had any surgery?" I'm like, "No," but I guess sometimes pictures or videos, it may look like I have surgery because of how my body type is.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think because we're in Canada, the surgery effect in America is just 3 to 4 times
Way
bigger.
more.
Like it's just so many more people that get surgery in America. So surgery is half the industry. People who have surgery. So here saying natural is kind of normal to you guys, but saying natural in America is starting to become like a deterrent or become like a handicap now.
But like back in the 90s, they were like, natural girls this, natural girls that, natural. Then
I mean, it's getting that way out here too. Like a lot of girls are starting to really get their bodies done, the BBLs. Just like you said, I think more with the career aspect of it. It's just like you kind of have to, whether you're in the clubs or whatever, you got to get your body done kind of thing. But
The society's just dictating that that's how you make money now. That's the way to make money is you gotta have your body now.
because even in the strip clubs, they be like, ooh, and now to the girls that have surgery, it's like natural girls, they kind of look the other way.
I'd be afraid to be touching them girls with surgery. I always feel like I'm gonna hurt them, or pop something, or break something. Like you ever have a scene with a girl with like fake tits, and you like you want to rub up on them, but you don't want to
do
too hard.
much. Yeah.
So
No, I
it's like,
understand.
I don't know. I guess from the look, I don't even like the look. I like natural. But again,
Everybody has their thing.
everybody's different. So
People like the fantasy, like, oh my gosh, she looks like something like out the fucking magazine.
Yeah.
So you've had. So what about like other? I want to say like companies, like porn companies and stuff. Have they reached out to you or like?
Yeah, they certain of the companies have reached out to me. It's just sometimes it's a lot like trying to control and look through like a whole bunch of apps. Like you're already on like, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and OnlyFans and other sites where it's like I gotta do more, and then it's just sometimes it's a lot having a whole bunch of accounts. Sometimes I think of having like a team where people help me manage other accounts and stuff like that. But
Which you don't have right now.
I don't have a Pornhub or X videos.
It's funny that's the two that you went to because that's
the ones-
that's the ones I watch.
So I guess a distinction's got to be quickly made. Like content creator and porn star are
Two
two
different
separate
things.
People tend to think that they're the same, but they're not. I guess the quickest way to explain what one or the other is a porn star will fuck anybody, anywhere, anytime. A content creator gets to pick and choose who they want to do content with. A porn star, if they walk into the room when you work for an agency, they'll be like, all right, well, there's 5 people in here. You got to fuck all 5 of them.
Yeah.
It's your job. Content creator, you get to
Control the content pretty much.
Right. So, you get to control and put out the content that you want. Also, with porn, you get paid for the scene, and then after you pay for the scene, they sell the scene. You don't get to sell the scene, or at least I think I'm not.
Or sometimes I think they'll send it to you, but they'll have like their little logo on the
Yeah, but it's their scene.
thing. Yeah.
But when you're a content creator, that's your content or your whomever's content. So usually the distinction, typically, from a porn star, because people just assume if you on OnlyFans, you're a porn star. And I'm like, no, not quite, because a porn star might fuck 15 people in a day. Like that might be the job.
Yeah.
So,
It was funny that you said that because I was just explaining it to like when somebody asked, I was just like, "Oh, who you interviewing?" I'm like, "Oh, a content creator, OnlyFans person." They're like, "Oh, a porn star." I'm like, "No,
No.
I'm like, no, they're a little bit different." I'm like, and they're like, "Why?" I was just like, "I just feel like they're different in a sense where it's just the same things that you're saying. Like, if you can kind of control your content, you're controlling what you're doing. You kind of like it puts you more in like the balance of control, just in general. Whereas porn stars, you just gotta go fuck. Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
that's why I
Like,
kind of went with the OnlyFans route or content creator route, because I can control what I want to do rather than just I step into a scene and then it's just like oh, I gotta do this, and this person. So, yeah,
So you would never
no.
No.
like independent forever.
Yes.
So not even independent, but would it be in a sense where? Is it that you just don't like a lot of dicks? I see you
that
have more
too.
contact
I'm
with
not,
female
I'm not like. I feel like that would kind of turn me off. Just
of sex in general.
yeah, just whole like. I mean, even if it's where I just feel kind of like disgusted with myself, like why you have a whole bunch of dicks in you like that, or have a whole bunch of people eating your pussy. I feel like that's just too many fluids being shared, and no, thank you.
I mean, the second one. I mean, you have a bunch of people eating your pussy. That doesn't sound like
that's
sound like a bad time.
But at the same time, I feel like I think more health reasons as far as that too.
Well, so then that begs the question to ask you, like, somebody unattractive. Okay, what do you find unattractive? What do you consider unattractive?
I mean, there's unattractive people out there.
So let's say one of those unattractive people just sucks your dick randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the experience will be the same?
If it's fucking good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If that unattractive person is performing the best fellatio I've ever had, I mean, the looks don't really matter to me at that moment.
You just gotta close your eyes.
and
Right.
just picture.
You know what I'm saying? You go think of somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
It got to be attractive for you. The woman has to be
I mean,
attractive.
Something's got to be there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you, I guess, once you're in the act, how do you get to the act? Because you got to talk to them to get to the act. So.
It's different if I mean, now because I'm older, it's a little bit different. Like, I got to have some sort of connection. Or you got to be paying me. But, like, before when I was younger, it used to be a thing where, like, I was kind of cheesy. I wasn't in the industry because I felt like I was a lot more open than I would fuck around people. Like my homies would be around me, my brothers or whatever, and I'd just be fucking a girl and they'd just be watching me. And I think
what?
Yeah. But yeah, people are I just like everybody's open and they have different things that they're into. That's why my next question I was gonna ask you is just like, what are some of the things that you wouldn't do on camera? Or what is something that you want to do on camera that you've never done yet?
Not sex on the beach, as cliche as that is.
No, that's dope though. On camera, if you can get the right angles.
Exactly.
That'd be
just close your eyes, listening to the waves and just having a good time.
But hold on, is it a guy or a girl?
And you did say on camera.
Yeah, because I did say on camera.
Probably a guy. A guy. Yeah.
But hold on. And going back to the other question, so who do you want to work with? Like, is there people out there like in the industry, like
And maybe not even industry, another content creator or,
There'd be so many content creators, so many porn stars. Is like a new one every day I can't keep up with.
Lena the Plug? Lena the Plug? Adam 22's wife?
Oh. Not really, no.
Janice?
I don't know who that is.
Oh man, we should. But Adam 22's wife, I'm pretty sure you've seen what's been going on.
I know the no jumper guy.
Could you see yourself doing something like that? Would that be possible? Would you be in a relationship? Not even a relationship. You're married, and you'd be like, all right, well, I'm still kind of a content creator. I'm gonna allow myself to have sex.
I feel like that's a conversation you have to have with your partner, and both of you guys truly understand that if you give up to temptations and branch off into having relations with someone other than your spouse, is like, okay, you fucked that up for yourself because you let your emotions get in the way, or if your spouse kind of let their insecurities mess with, your relationship, and it's like, I'm doing this for work, but they keep thinking that, that every time when you have sex with just somebody random that you start to have feelings, it could go both ways. So you guys have to both come to some type of conclusion where it's just be like, this is for work only, and after that, I'm done. I come back home to you. We can, make love or do relationship type stuff to build a stronger bond so that insecurities or temptations don't get in the way of your relationship.
So would you be able to do that?
I would. I don't know about the other person, but I would, because I know how to separate,
The two.
temptation and feelings and stuff like that.
I don't know if I could be seeing my wife, maybe my girlfriend, but I don't know if I could see my wife getting pied out. And Jason Love was going easy in that video, but like I don't.
And then that's the thing, other people feeding stuff into your head to where you're thinking like, oh my gosh, and then the other person's like, what? I'm just working.
Man nutted in her though.
Oh, get that plan B.
That's what it's there for.
Exactly. Eating them up after, bro. Oh my! Like the thought of that, and I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't know he nutted, and I was, I don't know about all that,
But I'm sure that's a common thing in that world. Like we're only seeing that because they're, I guess, more public than anything. But I'm sure there's a lot of like married adult stars married, and you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they do that. But nobody knows who they are or if they're married or not.
Johnny
right?
Sims, and I know him and his wife.
or even like swingers, like they just they make fun with the other person, and then after that's done, they come right back to their spouse and not necessarily act like it never happened, but just go back to what they were doing.
Is there any swingers clubs in DMV?
They have swinger parties. I don't think there's any swinger clubs. Or like if anything, like they would like rent out like a house or a mansion or something like that, and then have like a party. I never been to one. But
Oh
Yeah.
There's like
And
two.
parties.
it's
3.
so is prostitution legal?
Okay, here's the thing. It is and it's not. So a
I
girl
feel
can't.
kind
Girls
of
can't
like
get
a
charged.
business or you can't just be like out in
You
the
can't
street.
solicit. You kind of can and you can't. Like there's strips where like escorts are out, but like a guy can get charged for frigging buying a female, but the female can't get in trouble.
charged for selling. They have a license and stuff, I think, right?
How do you
There's
even?
licenses now.
Drop the money on the floor or something? Like,
You're supposed to just drop the money, like have the money here, right? You're paying for time. So you're just supposed to put the money or on the counter or something and collect. But like that's the thing. Like if police come in or something happens, police find out, a guy can get charged, but the girl won't get charged. And I hear it's different down there. That's like a no.
it's a complete opposite. The girl will get in America.
Yeah, the girl will get charged.
But the guy necessarily won't. So it's the complete opposite.
I mean, I feel like it could go both ways in America though.
Well,
But it's more the females will get charged than the females will get in more trouble.
Yeah.
in America, the females get in more trouble because they'll see the pattern. Like if they see multiple men coming in and out, then that shows the pattern of the females soliciting. That's for that specific man. That man could argue that he was there for spiritual reasons, and although she does that, I was still there for spirit. I was trying to bring him to the Lord. Is that what I would say? If I was there, I was trying to bring him to the Lord.
Now, is this a tax thing based on the states? Like she's selling herself, she's not paying taxes, so we can't have that. Is it something like that?
So we have white people, and I don't know where this is going, but we're just gonna take it there. Our white people are what is the word? Our white people are, for lack of a better word, I'm trying to say as
You're fucked up.
well, yeah, they're fucked up. They're controlling, so they tend to bring religion into a lot of our stuff. A lot of our laws are governed by religion, not governed by politics. So a lot of our white people don't like the aspects of prostitution because it's not religious. So a lot of our laws are built on that, as opposed to here, church and state are separated, or Providence, I think y'all have, are separated. So a lot of our laws are built on religion, just like we have a big issue with abortion in America going on right now. That's more religion than actual fact. That's religion. It's a religious based, and so a lot of that prostitution is coming from religion. They don't like prostitution, so they outlawed it. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, they don't have a good reason besides they don't think it's holy, so they don't. Because I think in Vegas it's mildly legal, but that's out of 50 states. Vegas is the only state. Las Vegas, for y'all, is the only state that it even. I mean, Nevada is the state. I'm sorry, Las Vegas is a city that I think is halfway legal, just because of what Vegas is. It's halfway legal there, but no other state in America. It's all legal, and you can be arrested for it. And so,
it's crazy because down here, just like you said, it's a little bit more free, but we don't have no porn stars down here.
Yeah.
Just like you said, every day there's a different porn star popping up and shit. We ain't got none. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's not one like
Prominent.
mind bender. He's the most prominent person, bro.
Not even a content creator.
Well, at least a black person, I should say. Black. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't have anybody that stands out, so that it's crazy that, you know.
I guess so. I wonder why. I guess maybe the question is,
Yeah, them
being
is
to
scared.
the states a couple times. Like, why do you?
It's the culture.
Yeah.
The West Indian culture is a lot more heavier down here. So that West Indian culture, they don't like, sex is so taboo with everything. You're not supposed to eat pussy. Girls are not supposed to suck dick. You know, you're not supposed to have threesomes. Like the whole bisexual stuff. If like in the States, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? Man, them are trying to pleasure their girls. They don't give a shit about all that. Ain't all everything somewhat is a go over there. Whereas over here, well, you fuck Bati, you're a Bati man. Da, 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 da.
Yeah,
like, it's so, everything down here is so taboo. Like, this is kind of why like our shit bubbles a little bit, because we talk about the shit that these guys are not gonna talk about. Like, I eat pussy, so what? You know what I'm saying? What are you guys gonna do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to eat your girl's pussy. Where do you think your girl's gonna come? And she's gonna give me the pussy too. And I'm gonna fuck her. So what? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know.
It's just strange.
Question. Is squirt pee?
So here's the thing. When it comes to, because I've seen like a lot of like no it's so it I am a squirter.
I know she's a
and
squirter.
it looks like pee. It smells like, but it's not like, it's like has a faint smell of pee, but it's not like all of it pee. It's not all of pee like that. So I think what the doctors, like, 'cause I remember there was like a certain doctor that was explaining how, you know, the female squirts and stuff like that. I guess it comes from like a certain gland, I guess, that's next to like your urinal gland, bladder, whatever. So when you release like your fluids, it kind of comes in the same like area, but it's not all pee like that. Because it could come out like, depending on how much water you drink, it could come out, you know, like a little pee, or it could come out clear. So that's what some people get confused, like, oh, I'm just peeing on you, and it's not exactly all the way like that. Because I could, you know, obviously if someone golden showers, they have golden showers, but if they want, you know, like squirting, it's a little bit different because it comes from a different, I guess, gland in the female body.
Walk us through like the first time you actually squirted. Was it like accidental?
It was definitely
intentional?
it was accidental.
What happened?
Because basically it's like, when, I guess, for like from a female's point of view, when you have sex and when you have a feel like you're like
Gonna pee.
Yeah, you have a feeling like you're gonna pee. Like some females just hold it and then like pee after, you know, the sex and stuff like that. But you're supposed to just
Let it out.
Yeah, like let it go.
So you just let it out.
Yes.
Your first experience.
Yeah. So it was accidental. I was just like I was doing like a video, like a solo video I was recording, and then I was just like, oh, in my mind, I was like, oh, I got to go pee. I was like, maybe I should just release. And I did. I was just like, whoa.
So you did
Did I
it.
release?
Your first experience was a solo
Yes.
on camera.
Yes.
You were filming
So
by
this
yourself?
is recent.
Yeah,
Or were
I
there
was.
other
Yeah, I
people
did like
there?
a hotel room, by myself, and then I just let it out, and then it just squirted. I was like, oh, so this is how you squirt. And then I just kind of try to remember what it felt like the first time, and then just kind of keep doing the same.
So the first time with a person.
You ever squirted on somebody?
She
I've squirted a few times
on people.
on. I would say I don't think I squirted on a guy before. I squirted on 2 girls before.
like in their mouth.
One was in their mouth, and the other one was just like on their body.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So basically, this is a new experience then, squirting.
Not really. I've been squirting for about 2 years now.
That's a new experience.
Oh, okay. I think I like knew like a
That's
couple
pretty
months
new.
ago or something like that.
No, 2
No,
years
that's pretty
is
new.
new.
but- okay.
So
Yeah.
wow, like so the dick is whack in the States then.
No, it's
Clearly.
for me, I get more pleasure from like clitoris pleasure or clitoris stimulation. That's what it is.
As a man from the States, let me interject really quick.
Because he was talking like he was a part of. I'm so sorry, bro.
No. Let me. So it's more of a territorial thing. So when you come to OnlyFans and it comes to videos, why she says a lot of solo videos because most men like to get off on solo videos. They don't want to see another man fucking a girl to her dreams. So you see the request for content, for solo content, solo squirting, solo, anal stuff, solo masturbation. So that's why you see such a high uptick than that. A lot of guys just say, I simply don't want to see another man in any part of the video.
Or there's some girl on girls. They don't really ask for. I mean, every once in a while they ask for like a guy, but you still do like either by yourself or another girl, and that's.
Well, the question is, in Toronto, like, how big is your transsexual strap-on type content? Is that something that you guys are like? Is that a thing here? Because it's definitely a thing in America. It's weird to me, but just me. But is that like a thing here?
Well, there's no infrastructure for that shit, right? Anyways, like,
Again.
so it's hard to even talk about that in that sense.
I want to say that, yeah, because I know that there's obviously, it's out here, right? Like, it's heavy out here. Same thing like the strip. There's a strip for them, right? there's a strip strictly for them too. But like, yeah, going as for content, I want to say, yeah, I want to say there probably is.
So let me rephrase that so you understand what I mean. So there's a fetish where transsexual men are fucking women.
Yeah.
So so they call it like titty on top, like penis on the bottom. And they do things with women, which
Because
I'm personally not into it, but I don't know if that's here, but it's a really big thing in America. Like people are requesting and paying top dollar for those kind of videos.
You know what? That's crazy. That's like if you watch hentai, and like you watching a cartoon female with a dick sleeping with another girl. So it comes from that.
Yeah.
But they're watching real people now.
Yeah.
So it just stemmed all the way from Japan to the States, must be.
yeah, because I've seen Adam interview people. My boy Muscle, he's interviewed King Noir, and King Noir has sex with not bisexual. He has sex with fucking transsexual women. So it's just like, I want to assume it's big out here too. We just don't. It's
Like you
more
don't
from
talk
an
about it
urban
as
side.
much.
Like, for an example, we know about T.S. Madison. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I know about like T.S. Paris, I believe. Like, there's friggin' big porn stars
Right.
that are black in the States. But out here, again, because everything is so taboo, they're probably out here, but
We don't know where they are.
if we spoke to them, fuck, the man, they would get at us, right? But at the same time, I don't mind talking to these people. Like, I'll talk to anybody personally. Like, I don't mind interviewing anybody. But yeah, I want to, again, I want to assume it's out here, but would you do that?
Maybe.
For the right price and the right trans woman.
Yeah. Also, like I'm big on energy when it comes to like I feel like if there's like a weird energy, then I won't really, do content with you, or I will only go but so far as content. Because I don't want to do anything that I'm not comfortable with.
Yeah.
So
You seem very reserved.
Yeah, she's so shy.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
Even like on the episode, she was very like, one word, 2 words, maybe a sentence.
I think
Open up, man.
I think next year if she comes back, I think she'll be more open. Yo,
Yeah,
but I
she'll
think
know it,
she's
yeah.
where's that come? Is it like have you had
I've
past?
always been shy since I was a kid.
How old are you, if I may ask? I know you're not
I'm
supposed
27. I turned 28 on the 25th. of this
Bravo! My niggas.
to. Virgo season's coming.
Yes.
Okay.
It's on its way.
Yes.
So how are you like able to be shy but still be so open?
I know. Especially as a Virgo. Virgos are freaks.
Well,
Well,
they are.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Especially the August ones, boy. You ain't a freak? You don't consider yourself a freak?
Compared to other people, I don't think so. I mean, I like to have sex, like multiple times, but I don't think like as far as like
Crazy.
I feel like when people are like, oh, how much of a freak you are, like sometimes I don't know, because what may be freaky to me may not be freaky to other people.
Yeah.
So I don't really know as far as like how freaky can you get when people ask me. I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, so let's go there. Give me one freaky thing that you've done in the last, say, couple months, 6 months, 3 months, 3 to 6 months. Freakiest thing you think you've done.
I mean, freakiest to me probably like I had threesomes or someone like eat my ass, or the strap-ons. But that's I guess as freaky as that
Strap-on-
I can
Are you using it on girls or guys?
on girls. I never used strap-on on a guy.
Would you if he asked?
Custom content, $5,000. Use a strap-on on me.
Not even
doing
just
that?
for content purposes. It would have to be for content purposes?
Yes, I would not do that for pleasure purposes. No, no,
So would you eat a guy's ass?
no.
Oh yeah, she's definitely not freaky. She's like
Teetering.
I don't even think I would eat a girl's ass.
But you would get your ass ate.
Yes.
oh yeah, she's definitely
I'd rather be a person just to sit back and relax instead of doing the work.
yeah, you just like getting pleasure.
Yes.
Is that a lot over there? Like are men in the States more pleasurable? You find that? Or have you just experienced only
Yeah, like have you experienced men in other places?
I remember when I was younger, guys always wanted me to pleasure them. But now as I got older, people would pleasure me.
Uno reverse cards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the Uno reverse.
The size matter?
Yes and no. I would say it's all about your strokes, but then also after it gets to a certain size where you can't really feel it anymore, then you're not really like pleasured and stuff. I've had that happen to me where I was like having sex with a guy where his dick wasn't too big. I guess his strokes were okay, but it's like I wasn't really getting off of it and like anything. So
And you didn't
Yeah.
eat pussy?
no.
He didn't?
No.
What an asshole.
Has it been harder to be in relationships since you've been in the industry or doing content?
Yes, because it may seem like peaches and cream for like the first 3 to 6 months, and after that they want to control you and like, okay, you can't be doing this anymore. I'm like, this is how I make money, so I don't know what you're about to do. Either you could come to your senses and like I said before, with the insecurities, I don't think I'm just just fucking anybody or doing content with anybody. I still control with what I do, but at the same time, you're not going to control what I do.
Do you feel like you lost maybe a good man due to your line of work? Like one slipped out the cracks, like fuck, maybe I whatever should have gave it up or?
No, because I feel like if he wanted to really pursue me, then nothing should have stopped him from being with me. That's what I think about that.
What do you think about the whole 50-50 good deal going on?
Well, as far as like a guy and a girl paying half and half.
Yeah, or should a guy just take care of everything? Is that an
I
unrealistic?
know traditionally the guy's supposed to take care of everything, but for me, I don't mind like helping out. Like I don't mind paying for half of some of the stuff where we could, map out things like, okay, you pay for this side of stuff and I'll pay for this side of stuff. Like I feel like relationship is a team effort. You shouldn't just weigh it all on one person. Otherwise, then one person's gonna be kind of tired out or spent out and stuff like that, and the girl still has like a whole bunch of money in her account, and the guy is like, doesn't have that much because he's paying for everything. So for me, I don't mind the 50-50 because like I said, a relationship is a team effort. Like you can't just go in a relationship and expect, a guy just to do everything. Now, traditionally there's stuff that he should be doing for you, yes, but at the same time you should be doing stuff for him just as well.
But what would you prefer though? Would you prefer a 50-50 or would you prefer someone that's in a bit higher tax bracket than you? And
My nigga, anybody would prefer anybody taking care of them, okay?
Yeah.
no, that's
What?
not true. That's not true.
What?
There's some women that love to take care of men. Like that's their goal and duty. They don't give a rat's ass if it's 50-50 or not.
Yeah, but that's rare, fam. No, don't get it twisted. I understand. There
Yeah.
are women like that they'll take care of their men no matter what. But majority of women, even the ones that are taking care of the men, majority of the women, if the tables were turned and their man could just take care of everything, they take it, fam. I think anybody would take that, bro.
I would.
What? You wouldn't take that? You're mod.
I wouldn't want to sit down and have my girl take care of everything. I feel like a piece of shit. Like I would want to provide somehow or some way.
But if she's telling,
I don't care if she's telling me. I
even
wanna
if
do
fam,
something.
if you meet a girl and she's like just super rich, she just has all the money in the world, and she's like, oh, you guys just have a connection. She's like, fam, do whatever you want. If you want to move in with kick it, you know what I'm saying? Do your
I
thing.
don't know. I still would want to take her out. I still would want to do.
You
things.
can
Still
do
would
that.
buy
You can still do those
But I'm
things.
not using her money to do that. Oh, baby, let's go out.
No, you can still use your money,
Send me
but
$200.
technically she's just taking care of all the bills. She's just making sure everything's crisp.
Yeah.
Until hopefully you get up and, then you could be 50-50 or whatever. But she said, what?
So I look at some of the stuff like there are other aspects of time money. When you run into a situation where the woman just has a massive amount of money that you can never hope to catch. Like women look for other things like security. Like if something happened at night, you're like, who's getting up? Like those things are important. Exhorting your masculinity. When a situation happens, like make sure that you can run a household. Money only gets you
So far.
Yeah.
Facts.
I see that, I don't know if that's here for like Toronto, but I see a lot of men who have money are just as stupid with money than they were when they didn't have money. So in some cases, if you're bad with money when you didn't have money, you get a whole bunch of money, then you're still bad with money. Like things like that make sense, and it helps the situation. So it's not just enough to make money or be in a situation where one person makes money. Like there's somebody that has to balance the relationship, and typically that's supposed to be
The man.
And a lot of that is lost on men because men chase money, and then when they get the money, what the fuck we do with it? What I mean? That's why you see people with 15 cars. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing with 15 cars?
Unnecessary.
You know what I'm saying? Like you see a lot of that, and then you see a lot of 5 years. These men that had money are now broke.
Yep.
And and then I talked to a girl that went through this. they were being taken care of. Like those men, of course, when they get the money, they take care of the woman. They say the 50-50, I got you 100%. And then they get jammed up because, a lot of them are scamming or
Doing
whatever,
something.
and they get jammed up, and now your income is down to zero. Now that woman that you was doing 100% with, now you at zero, and because she had no obligation, what does she do?
Cut.
She leaves, right? You know what I mean? So can you have a real conversation about 50-50 when the woman expects you to do 100, and then when you can't do 100, she just goes find another 100. So that 50-50 conversation is a real conversation, because if a girl telling you you can't go half with you, then that's probably the wrong girl. There's a difference between wanting to do it and doing it. You know, like if you tell a girl, if a girl tells you she's willing to do 50-50, then you're good with that. I'm not saying that you gotta do 50-50, but I know if I go down, you're willing to do 50-50. Like, that's a difference, and I think a lot of people, that's missed with a lot of people.
Yeah, 50-50 is more than just the money side.
Yeah.
It's the overall 360 package, emotional,
Spiritual,
physical,
whatever,
spiritual, all that.
Because a lot of women in America are trash when it comes to that. I don't know about Canada. Like, we're hoping that there's some glimmer of light for the women here.
You'll catch one. You'll catch a few.
They're getting worse because
America is poisoning, and I tell
yes.
people all the time, everywhere I go, I was like, America's poison, and I hate that, because when I go to London and when I go to, when I come here and I see culture, because I've been coming here for years, and I used to come here and be like, man, it's so different here, and every time I come back, I'm like, shit, it looks more like America. Kind of like Americans, and I'm like, no, don't act like this poison that we call America, because that shit is, you know what I mean? I come here to get away from that, and every time I come here, I see that.
It gets more Americanized.
Yeah.
I hate that, because America's trash. Well, not trash, but it's poison to society.
I don't want to lose this question, but I don't want to forget your question either. You still haven't told us somebody you want to work with.
Oh yeah.
I know there must be somebody out there that you're less like, I wouldn't mind.
Ain't nobody. Do it better.
I think the question is hard for her, because most of her work is solo. Like, a lot of her stuff is
Content,
solo,
yeah.
Girls.
But even girls, I wouldn't.
You don't really. I don't know if you really get like this, like working with anybody. Like, pretty much anybody that'll come up, if they have the fundamentals, like, okay, if you're getting money and she's getting money, okay, let's work. I don't know if there's anybody that, because we're saying if you want to work for somebody, almost insinuates like that's a fandom type thing. I don't know if there's somebody that she wants to work with.
He's right.
More than fandom type thing, more as, maybe you should rephrase it as like, who is somebody that inspires you, or somebody that you appreciate in the industry. Maybe that's a better way to put it.
Okay, yeah. If there is somebody that has inspired you.
Probably Jayla Page.
I like Jayla Page.
Definitely inspired me. She definitely put me on. I met her and stuff, put me on to some stuff as far as like marketing and stuff. Just keep branching and keep building on my brand.
You know what it is? We're ignorant because we have Twitter and we follow a lot of women.
And we're not in the industry.
We're thinking like everybody kind of knows each other.
Or so everybody, it's kind of like the rap game in there. We're thinking of it as, okay, well, in the States and the rappers, they all link up and they're trying. So we're thinking in porn too. Like, we see certain things, but we don't again, we're not in the industry like that.
And we're not even in the States. It's like 50 states, and they're probably one state is as big as Toronto alone. So it's just like...
just like you said, like, I've never seen Janice work with a girl, but I would love to see Janice and her work together. Janice the Freak. She like does like funny content.
Stuff. And I swear she's in
DMV.
Oh,
her.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I did. Okay, so because she goes by a different name on Twitter, like I Am Dark or something.
Yes.
I was like, who's in? So no, I met her. She's pretty cool. I would actually like to work with her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Work together, so that's in the works. So we have reached out to them because they're both in DC, and they've met a few times, and they took pictures and they did videos together. Like, she's actually very supportive. She is dope.
Yeah.
Yes.
She
Yeah.
looks
Exactly.
supportive.
Yeah,
she looks.
she comes through and she supports. Like, every time she pulls up, because she always, because we do a show in Exotica in DC.
Nice.
She always comes to the show in DC, and she always shows support, which somebody, because she's high, like her numbers are strong. Like,
Yeah. She does funny shit. Like,
Yeah,
shit
no,
is
she's
funny,
funny,
yo.
yeah.
For her too, and I admire that for somebody to be high numbers, and she always shows support to everybody. Like, I appreciate people like that. Like, she's a special person to do that, because a lot of people are arrogant when you get to a certain level. So she is not. So yes, that Janice is dope.
So you're saying pretty much the point. Like, you don't want to put anybody out on black. Not saying like, but yeah, the porn industry is kind of like, or even the content creator, OnlyFans industry is like, yo, everybody kind of feels themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once they get like a little clout or some money, it's just like, okay, well, we ain't really fucking with you unless you doing
I
like.
guess I would liken it to, like, when Drake come back here, or where, let's not say Drake, let's say Party Next Door, right? He's from here, right here.
But bad example. Use Drake. Use Drake.
Party's
Use
from
Drake.
here though. You can say party.
But Party ain't put nobody on, and Party ain't hot, man. Let's be real.
Well, let's say that. At one point, he was hot, but you see how he doesn't put nobody on. When he comes back, what happened? Like, at first, probably when he was up, he was working with a bunch of people. Everybody was trying to put each other on. He got on, and all that stopped. Like, it's the same thing. Like, when you get to a certain level, girls will be like, well, let me see your numbers. Let me see your engagement. Let me see this. I don't care what you look like. I don't care if we have vibe. If you can't produce the same numbers I produce, we can't work. I mean, and let's jump. It's not just OnlyFans. We're talking about when it comes to Twitter. I mean, not Twitter. When it comes to TikTok, like, we can't even do a TikTok together if your numbers don't match mine. Like, it becomes that.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's not everybody comes and is cohesive. No. Everybody in the room, you almost got to do an interview. You got to bring your little resume sheet of what you contributed in this industry.
Like, basically, like what do you bring to the table type of.
Yeah, so
thing.
that's the first conversation before the conversation.
Jeez.
So when you get into a lot of rooms, and that's why she said a lot about energy. The energy is really bad because when you're dealing with people like that, the arrogant nature, like, you know what I mean? Like, these aren't genuine people.
Or it's like if it's someone that I kind of like admire or have been kind of looking forward to me, and then I finally meet them, and then as I'm kind of talking to them, they just like kind of, it's like they don't shoo me away, but their energy is like, who are you? I'm just like, all right, then I'm not even going to feed in more. I'm gonna just go somewhere else.
That's wild.
It's the same everywhere.
Yeah.
It's shit.
It's worse. I imagine it's way worse in America because what I realize in America is we're a lot vulgar than you guys are.
Oh yeah.
Like, you guys are
Really
at
bad.
least-
Nice about it.
Yeah, they're nice about it. They're rude. They're extremely rude. Like, people will turn their back on you mid-conversation. People will stop your conversation and have different conversations. They do specific.
Yeah,
things to
rude
tell
shit.
you.
We don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, over here it's not as rude, but it's the same shit.
Yeah.
That's so wild, fam. And I'm over here thinking like, yo, the States, they killing each other and shit, but like they embrace each other and they like to be supportive at least. Well, fuck, man.
Well, I mean,
Well, some, yeah. So it's not everybody. It's not everybody. It's not everything. But yeah, I get it.
But most of the people that you see, a lot of the bigger people that you see are stuck up and arrogant as hell, and they, if you look at if you start going down the timeline, just look at who they work with, you'll see.
You'll understand.
People who look like them or also have high numbers like them. Like, it just, you know what I mean? You'll see that. I know you didn't look at it like that, but just start looking at it like that.
We'll talk behind the scenes. I'll tell you one too before you leave. But really quick, what's the most overrated sex position in your opinion?
Missionary for me.
You don't like niggas just looking in your face and being like, ooh.
Well, I mean, for me, missionary doesn't give me as much pleasure as doggy style does.
That's crazy. because that's.
I mean, like I said, everybody is different, but that's just my opinion, though.
I don't know why girls
and I
like
also
this
didn't-
position.
I didn't know. I also
Doggy
didn't
style.
know there was like a whole book from like 1 to 100 of how many different sex positions you can
Kama Sutra.
get. It's more than just Kama Sutra and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
69. I was
There's
like,
more?
Yes.
There's a lot. There's a lot of
there's
things
a lot.
that you can do. From.
like they
Have to
even have like a
extend it?
little diagram of like, you know, how to get in that position and stuff like that.
They dropped the deluxe. Holy fuck.
Are you gonna do that? Are you gonna try that for? You should try it for content purposes.
I would do that for content. Maybe for sexual. I mean, because I don't know what other, you know,
Positions
positions
you would be in.
I would like. So
I'm buying a book today.
yeah.
Need that. Get
Well,
a
you can
board.
find on the internet, really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I like
Reddit,
books.
bro.
I like books.
Okay.
You know, I like to see the book and put it on the wall. Like, okay, we're gonna try this.
yeah.
Lay down. Open
Yeah,
it
you
up.
don't want
In
the screen to
today's
black
lesson.
out on you. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you're
Mid
trying to-
move
while
and
you're
it
looking at
blacks
the phone,
out.
like, oh shit. Gotta keep.
Oh yeah.
That would be my show.
Word.
Before we get out of here, how's your Toronto music intake? Have you listened to any artists in Toronto?
So I feel like we mean Toronto artists or Toronto music. Because when I think of Toronto,
Local, yes.
Oh.
Not just Drake, Tory, Nav, Party Next Door. Free Tory. Yeah. We're still on that Free Tory. You think he did it?
The weekends from
The Weeknd's from here too.
okay. So yeah.
we're good.
Um
But yeah,
I don't really know many local Toronto artists.
So we're gonna put you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're gonna put you guys on some Toronto artists that's popping out here, and we would like you to tell us if if you're feeling it,
Okay,
if it's
yeah.
dope, if it's not.
I like music, so yeah.
All right, so good. All right, I'm gonna get.
Is your phone louder than mine? Do you want to use your mine or what?
Your phone is probably louder, but I was gonna run it through the mic anyways.
Okay. Well, how's she gonna hear?
No, I'm saying she's gonna hear it.
Okay.
Well, hopefully she hears it. So I'm gonna start with the most mixy person in our city.
What do you mean mixy?
Problematic, dramatic. So we got a guy out here.
Okay.
His name is Top 5. He's in jail right now.
You said pop
Top
Top
5.
five.
Top 5.
Oh, top 5.
So he has a song recently with G.
Let's make it clear. All right, we're gonna hear it again.
Just run it. Can you go like midway?
Midway.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she don't want to hear all that. He's like a Toronto drill guy. He'll all of his songs. He'll be calling out everybody. Pretty much. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's the street herb.
So yeah, he's got like on this mixtape. He's got like Chinese Kitty.
Okay.
Who else is it?
Wait, so question
Asian.
with you got because I feel like a lot of you guys from Toronto have like a Jamaican background or Caribbean background. Is that for like all of Toronto or
No, so he's Somalian.
okay?
Yeah, so I want to see, but more. I mean, mostly everybody in the music
has that kind of
Yes.
Jamaican
Jamaican
slang.
slang
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of thing. You'll hear that in mostly all that. But what's your take on this? Not really. It's too drilly for you.
No, I mean I don't listen to like a whole bunch of New York drill or Chicago drill or that. Not even have like DC. When I would say now, but DC drill. I feel like every major city, kind of has their own like version of drill music.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I fuck with it.
All right.
What's the next one?
Shout out top 5. Shout out top 5.
Top five. every
Top
time.
Top 5. Let's run some bugs.
Said bugs.
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 Bugs is it's unfortunate that I'm
I'm sorry.
no, it's not even that. Mostly all the rappers that I might say are probably in jail. I should probably run the ones that are out.
It's okay. We got
But,
some rappers in jail too, so it don't.
but Bugs was heavily engineered by this young gentleman over here. Yeah,
What do you want to hear?
what do you want to hear? What do you
Auto
think?
theft or sorry for the wait?
You play what you think. You know what I'm saying? That's your guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving it to you.
All right, we'll play sorry for the wait. I think that would probably be the most best sounding commercially.
What you saying? You rocking with that?
Mm-hmm.
You like that?
It's more like it's not obviously as hard as the top 5 one, but
Yeah.
it's like a chill type. You know, it's a vibe. I like it.
What do you think of Mr. Books, like looks wise? You think he has the look? He cute. He cute enough for you, like the dark skin with the Travis Scott
I
braids.
know. I was saying the Travis
Yeah, so you got the dark skin with the try. I didn't even realize
Scott
you.
braids. I feel like he upgraded a little bit more, but for the most part, I like his style and everything.
Yeah.
Let's give him a light skin.
You want to give him who? Casper? What were you thinking?
Crook.
The crook. He just got a new one. He just put a slap it off. But actually plays. Let her see the crook.
Okay.
I would say scoreboard or something famous. I forgot what the name of it, but I like scoreboard.
Talk facts.
Or you could do talk facts. Yeah, you do talk facts.
Since it's kind of like
Also
Yeah,
realize when it comes to American sports, a lot of people outside America wear it more than people in America.
Shout out to Crook.
I'll say it sounds like New York already.
Well, he did take the New York song.
No niggas, we aim for the roof. Try and turn that way top to a coupe. Try and turn that way top to a drop. We get the location, we making it hot. All on my dick, you a fan or a op. Talking about killer got shot. But won't talk about when he got shot. Them bullets so hot, man, scream for the cops. Straighten on shit with the steam on the block. Walk through the ops with a beam on the mop. First thing we bump, then we letting it pop. First thing we bump, then we letting it pop. Straighten on shit with the steam on the block. Walk through the ops with a beam on the mop. First thing we bump, then we letting it pop. First thing we bump, then we letting it
What's your take on Mr. Crook?
I like it.
Does the accent throw you guys off a little bit?
A little bit.
He sound like an American rapper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Rapper I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Because we always hear that. Like a lot of times we hear.
Oh no, like London artists, their accent.
Oh no, their accent is total. But like a lot of times people tell us, "Yo, you gotta sound more American." That's what they tell us.
Yeah.
So like sound American, so
Well,
they
I
can
mean,
be more
just-
relatable.
I don't think it's like all the time, but it's just certain words you guys pronounce. Like, I said this the other day because we say sorry, you guys say sorry.
No, we say
Oh, no.
sorry.
We say
No, that's
sorry.
UK. I think the UK they sorry.
But no, I
Sorry.
feel like it's.
I know what
just
she's
certain-
saying though.
You know, it's just certain.
Y'all say
certain-
soda, we say
or
cold
you say pop or
or
something.
pop. Yeah, pop.
But I feel like people from like Midwest say pop too, depending on what area you are in the United States.
I think y'all are closer. Y'all dialect is closer to UK than our dialect.
Oh, for
Yes.
sure.
Ours is 100% slang. We're slang of the American language. You guys are middle, and then UK would be considered proper English.
And then Australian is
Australian's totally different.
Do one more.
Teddy French, Teddy and
Teddy,
Teddy.
I was gonna do Charmaine.
Do Teddy and Charmaine.
Okay. Yeah, make it quick.
I don't necessarily know if it's
Do Paris and Charmaine.
you have to do. I mean, because think about the artist. Like, is Tory Lanez is his accent considered?
you can't even hear Tory.
Tory sounds like an American. He sounds like an American.
Sounds, yeah, he does sound more.
Run it.
He does sound more.
Yeah, Tory is definitely more. So this is Teddy Franchise and Taylor. And the discussion. You said I'm fucking the buzz. This is my truth. Back outside. It is what it is. I know how it goes. You already eat. I ordered a goat.
Sound like a DC artist.
Yo, run Taylor. I thought you were gonna run our part really quick.
The discussion. We said he blowing the budget up. Come to the table with something for us. Oh, we ain't talking about nothing else.
Goldie London? That's his artist too.
Tell all my haters are bored. The mission they gone is a failed one. I run it up with a sport. Please do not look at the score. You in your bag, I'm on my bag. The difference is mine is the yours. I'm taking trips, village resorts. Really a slip, I'm really the torch. They gotta study my art. Shit that they doing is that it's a court. So free bitches, toast them to
All right. You can pull up the. What do you think of that? That's a
like
bop, right? Yeah.
That song right there is kind of that's giving me American.
Teddy, this is why I told you.
We told him.
No, because he put out another song after, and I got pissed because I'm like, yo, my nigga, this is a fucking hit.
That shit kind of hard.
Yeah.
Told him.
We told you, bro. That is a.
Oh, so you guys
banger.
personally know him?
Oh yeah, we know more.
Yeah.
Like, we know everybody in this city.
Oh,
that
okay,
makes music,
okay.
yeah.
Block on this song. I don't think you guys been a block on this.
I
Bro.
we told him.
We'll talk to him again. Don't worry. We'll talk to him.
All right, last song. and
Last
then
song
we,
we
have
got.
to rap.
Yeah. Just Charmaine and Paris. This is G's remix.
There's a girl, 6 something. There's another girl too. Shit.
Chromas.
It's a pretty girl who rapped too. She's beautiful. What is her name? I follow her too. Names of female rappers in Toronto. The local.
Paris. Lola.
Lola.
Lola Buns. But Charmaine and Paris, these two right here, problem.
I've heard of Paris before one time, yeah.
Yeah. She used to strip, so. That's Paris. Paris Richards.
So the only thing I'm nervous about is that Paris girl. A lot of our transsexuals starting to look like that. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
That's typically the size, the hair, the color. A lot of our transsexuals, the ones that you can't recognize,
They look.
they start to still like that.
But music-wise, you liked it.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Them two go hard.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah.
Those two, y'all got a lot of females out here that look like they spitting hard. Yeah, the range,
That
the
was just a
range of
tip.
females are coming, man. It's like a storm of females coming.
Yeah.
We could show you a plethora
Don't-
of dope females, but
Coming
What?
out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll tap you
talk,
guys.
though.
But Mira, thank you for coming through.
No
Okay,
problem.
can we shake it out?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Will, man.
Shout out Will.
Will shot it. Make sure y'all follow him.
Yeah, give the people your social medias, Instagrams, whatever you want them to
Right.
know how to get a hold of you, how to get your content.
Instagram is Mira.Scarlett. I have backup pages as well. Mira.Scarlett backup and only Mira Scarlett. Beware of the backup pages, guys. There's like 20 plus fake pages that I report to Instagram all the time and they don't do shit about.
Right.
So anyway, my Twitter is Mira Scarlett 08. TikTok, you could just search Mira Scarlett and find me. And my OnlyFans is mirascarlett.com.
Hey, and next year we're gonna get our OnlyFans up. We're gonna give you some dollars.
Yeah.
And get some random OnlyFans solo content. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get out here. Exclusive shit.
Exclusive.
Thank you guys for coming through. I hope you guys enjoy Caribana weekend.
I will,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You got carry on bad. Oh yeah, you're getting your outfit and everything, right? Ooh, you gotta send us
we have to
something.
go after this. Probably pick up the outfit. So
Are you guys going to Friday in Young Street? We'll talk after. We'll talk after. Yo, it's your boy Gutsy.
It's your boy Vegas.
We off of this.
One.